Yes, I had to move the fuck out. I moved on. It was time for me to go. It was time for shit to change. It was time for me to just be independent. It was just too much going on, sis. So I had to get the fuck on. What's up, my Nay babes? It's your girl Nay, and I am back with another video for you guys. And today is Vlogmas Day 4. So yes, like I said, it is Vlogmas Day 4, and your girl is back in the motherfucking building. Like, you already know, your girl's on the road, so your girl gotta keep the videos coming, no matter how I'm feeling, nothing. Like, no matter what I'm doing, no matter how busy I am, I gotta give y'all the videos that y'all want, that I want. I know I'm very dedicated, and your girl, you know, yeah. But yes, I've been having like a little cramp, so your girl, Mother Nature, want to come bother me, but it's all cool, it's all good. Your girl's gonna keep this thing going, go keep this motherfucking Vlogmas going. We're gonna continue on giving when this be gave, sis. So you already know that's not stopping nothing. Like, we're gonna keep these videos coming. Your girl's gonna stay motivated, stay dedicated, and we're gonna get this done. Okay, we only got yeah, like I said, it's technically December 3rd, but y'all will see this tomorrow, which is December 4th. So we will have 21 days until Christmas. I think that's right. 22, 23, 24, 22. Wait, let me put the fucking shit in the calculator while I'm trying to add some shit up. Oh, that was right. Maybe I'm not that slow. All right, y'all. So, yeah, like I was saying, you already saw by that title and that thumbnail. I know what y'all came here for. And I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get straight to it, y'all. But today's topic is basically transitioning from living with my mom into living on my own. Plus a few other things, but we're going to touch on that later on. But as y'all read by the title, yes, I had to move the fuck out. I moved on. It was time for me to go. It was time for shit to change. It was time for me to just be independent. It was just too much going on, sis. So I had to get the fuck on. And guess what, sis? I dipped on niggas. Dip on niggas. I know. But y'all, we gonna make this video too long. Let me stop playing. But for real, I had to move out. Had to get my own space, because at the end of the day, it was just time, okay? You know when it's time, but we're gonna get into all that. So basically, before we get into this video, you already know what to do. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell so because you don't want to miss when your girl Nate come through another video, because you already know your girl is dropping motherfucking bangers back to back. So make sure you guys go ahead and motherfucking hit that subscribe button down there, click the bell down there, and comment. Like, make sure you guys leave some comments down there. Like, y'all don't be commenting for real. Like, let me know how y'all feel. Like, let me know if y'all liking the videos. Let me know if I need to do something better. Let me know if I'm doing good. Let me know. Like, let me know down in the comments, because it's always the feedback for me, okay? So yeah, I had to say what I had to say. So y'all, let's get straight into the video. All right, y'all. So like I said, we're gonna be talking about transitioning from living with my mom transitioning from living with my mom into living on my own. So basically, I just feel like you don't know when you're ready to move out. Like, don't never rush the process. But if it's like you put in a situation where you may have to move out, or you may have to grow up faster than what you are, like how old you are, this is, you gotta do what you gotta do. But never, like, if your mother is she's allowing you to stay there, even if you paying bills or you're not paying bills, you still under her roof. She buying food, she paying light, she paying gas. Even if you're helping her, at the end of the day, she don't have to do anything. Once you are 18 years old, you basically on your own. If your parents put you out there on your own. But me personally, mom did not put me out. She did not put me out there on my own. Like, everything was my own decision, because, you know, sometimes it's like what you've been through. Like, what you've been through makes you for real, and what you go through is not you, but it still makes you. It makes you a better person, makes you want to do this, makes you want to get up and grind harder, motivates you to be better, be a better person, like be a better version of yourself. So like I said, don't never rush that process. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all now, if you a kid, if you still, my face kind of greasy, my bad, I put that's in my face, y'all know the deal. But yes, like I was saying, like, if you younger and you still living with your parents, I'm gonna tell you now, stay there until you can't stay there no motherfucking more, sis. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Stay there until you can't stay there no more, because at the end of the day, who the fuck gonna beat your ass? Nobody. Who the fuck paying your bills for you if you move out? Nobody. Who the fuck gonna be there when you need, like, a motherfucking shoulder to cry on? Who you need somebody to talk to? Nobody. So don't ever fucking listen to nobody. Don't let nobody around you make you feel like you moving too slow or you not moving fast enough for them, because at the end of the fucking day, everybody moving their own time, and you gonna make the moves we want to make those moves, and that's just what it is. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it took me, so I'm gonna say, actually I had basically what made, I feel like what started the whole process of me like feeling like I'm alone or making me like motivate me to get on my own was basically the start of college, like straight out of high school. I don't know if y'all know, but I don't think I was not on YouTube then, so y'all probably don't know. But your girl was in college, straight out of high school. I went to Oakland University, and I was 18 years old. Actually, yeah, I was 18. I was 18 when I went to college, okay. When I graduated, I was 17. But when I went to college, I was 18 years old. Only stayed for a year. But going to college, that made me want to, you know, be on my own. Because I was used to being on my own. Like, I was used to do what I want to do. And everybody who don't know, I did meet my girlfriend in college. That's another story time for another day. Y'all stay tuned for that story time, though, because it's coming real soon, okay? But, yeah, like, I had met my girlfriend in college, and, you know, I was used to be on my own. Like, buy stuff on my own, buy my own food. Yeah, people send me stuff here and there, but I had to do shit on my own. I had to go to get a job on my own. I had to buy my own food. I had to make sure I got up. I had to make sure I go to class. Everything. It was all on me. So that made me feel like, well, I can do it. Like, in general, like, even if I didn't go to school, I can do it. Like, whatever you put your mind to, bitch, you can do it. And don't let nobody tell you not. Like, I mean, don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it, because you can, okay? But yeah, that's what made me feel like I can do it on my own. So after I came back from school, I was there for a year. I stayed a whole semester, I should say. I came home, and I was at home for probably about, I'd say, not even a whole year. I came home in April, and by I think December, I was ready to go. Like, I'm just that kind of person. Like, I like to be alone. I like to have my space, and my attitude is not the best. I'm gonna say that. And I've been working on it, and my attitude got better. But back then, it wasn't the best, bitch. I was a full-blown bitch. Like, I didn't care what I said. I didn't care how I acted. I was just, you know, real in my ways. Like, real stuck in my ways type shit, because I was a fucking teenager. But nevertheless, your girl just feel like I need to be on my own. Like, and on top of what I already feel like, I had other situations going on that I'm not gonna bring to the camera, because not everybody's business, and what I go through is not, everything I go through is not your business. But if I feel like I really tell y'all, I will tell y'all. But yes, y'all. So like I said, after that, like, I stayed at home from April to December, January. So December, I had moved out. I ain't even gonna tell y'all all that. I'm gonna just leave that for another day. And I'm not even gonna tell y'all that in general, probably, because it's none of y'all business again. But I was not at home. I had moved from home. Anyways, probably like the last 3 weeks of me being in my mama's house, I moved out for multiple reasons. And I had went to stay with someone for the time being until, because we already had got approved for our apartment. We already had put a security deposit down. We had did all that. Me and my girlfriend did all the shit on our own. Can't nobody ever say they helped us, because they ain't helped us do shit at all. But yeah, my girlfriend went out here on our own. So basically, the whole process was, so first, you had to make sure you had an income. Like, you got to make sure you have a job. That's the top thing. You got to make sure you have some type of job, income, because you need check stubs, of course. That's number one. Number two, you got to make sure that you're very, like, responsible. Like, you can't go into get your own apartment, get your own house, thinking shit just gonna fall out the sky. No, it's up to you to make shit happen. Even if you ain't got anybody to, like basically like you living for. I didn't have nobody to live for. I don't have no child. I don't have none of that. So I had to do all the shit on my own. Like, I was real dedicated, and I was just, no, girl, your bitch about to get emotional. Let me stop. But yes, y'all, like, it took, for me, like, I always been very responsible, but I like, when I realized I had to move out and do all this on my own, shit, it felt like life hit me. Like, that's when life really started. Like, when you move on your own, all this shit, it's like, that kitty shit is out the way. So, like I said, first, you need a job. For two, you need to be responsible, because you got to pay bills, okay? Next, credit. I'm going to talk about credit, because credit is definitely one of the main things that a lot of people don't focus on, or a lot of people don't even talk about. But credit is very much the biggest thing, like, that you can ever, like, need. Like, that's one of the biggest things that a lot of people don't talk about in school. Your parents may talk about it, none of that. But Credit is very big. Like, you need a credit to get an apartment, you need credit to get a car, you need credit to do a lot of shit. As you can see, you need motherfuckers got all these credit cards and credit kits and credit that, but they still run your credit for whatever you want to do. Like, far as financially, they're gonna run that motherfucking credit. And if your credit motherfucking 600 or below, maybe I say 5. If you 5 or below, you can't get in no apartment for real. Like, they look into that for real. So if you don't at least got like a 580, a 600, you're not getting nowhere. Because I think a good credit score is like 750 to 800. So you do the math. Like, even if you're in school, you do the math. But credit is very much big. You got to have credit. And that's just what it is. So don't fuck up your credit on anybody. Use your name, all that. I'm keeping it a real, raw, uncut for real. But don't let anybody use your name, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your friend. Nobody use your name for no type of bills. Nobody use your name for no car, to be a co-signer. Nobody use your name for nothing, not even a motherfucking cable bill. Because guess what? That shit backtracks to you only. Like, remember, you got social security number. So all that shit backs up to you. So why even let anybody do that shit to you? Like, do that shit on your own time. Like, if you want to fuck up your credit, bitch, you do it on your own. Sis, you do it on your own. Like, don't let nobody fuck it up for you. Or before you even fucking turn 18, you got all the shit in your name. And you like, well, damn. That's how I was. Because I didn't know what credit was until I realized on my own. Nobody didn't talk to me about credit. It was never a thing for real. Like, people act like it was nothing. But that's one of the biggest things that I learned. Like, that's the most important thing in life for real. Like, one of the most important things in life. So, definitely learn about credit, look it up. And if y'all want to do a full in-depth video about credit, I will, but this is not the kind of video. It's just the whole process of getting an apartment or moving on your own. So definitely credit. Next thing will have to be if you want to, you can open up a bank account. That's what I did, because I feel like that's the best thing for you to do. Like, walking around with cash is not safe already. Just having cash in general, it's not responsible to me. Like, you can get robbed at any given moment. You can lose that money at any given moment. Like, it's just too much that comes with having cash. So it's best to open a bank account. And like, the process of opening up a bank account, it's pretty simple. You just gotta be 18. And if you're not 18, 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 15-year-old teenagers, y'all can get a card as well, as long as your parent is a co-signer basically over your credit card for you. Like, it's in their name, but your name is on there as well. You get a card, they get a card, and they like control your shit for real. But I didn't want to go through that because, you know, sometimes, no, it just don't work like that. But I didn't want that, so I never got a credit card. I mean, not a credit card. Never got a debit card or a bank account until I was 18 years old, because I didn't want nobody over my money. Like, I feel like I was more responsible than them. Like, why want you over my money if you're not responsible enough to do this? But I didn't want to over my money, not nobody. So, you know, your girl wait till she's 18, and I did just that. Like, when I turned 18. I went ahead, got me open up a bank account. So, like I said, it's very important. If you don't want to worry about where your money going and how fast it's going, get your bank account, because you can track every motherfucking thing on this phone. Like, it's very much everything on here. So, open your bank account up. Just go to the bank, or you can use Chime. They have Chime. They have a lot of stuff. They have so many different motherfucking. It's so much going. It's so many fucking organizations that's open up, like, far as bank account. Like, I use Chime, and I've been using Chime since I was 18. So for my teenagers out there, Chime is a good bank, online bank, because they don't have like an actual like bank that you could go into in Michigan, I should say. But online bank, I feel like it's one of the best ones I can say. And it's not a fucking promotion. This is just me feeling like telling y'all how I feel about it. It's great. It's never got my money stole. Never had to worry about if motherfuckers stole my money, I can't get it back. All that. They're a good bank overall. So I love Chime. I've been had Chime. So get you Chime. If you just starting out, get you Chime. It's no need to go into an actual credit union or a branch. It's no need to, because it's not that serious. You don't have to do that. But definitely you got to open a bank account. And I think that's about it. The main thing is just saving money. Save money is very important. That's in general. Like, before I was even moving on my own, I always could save very well. Like, it came down to a point where motherfuckers giving me their money, like, can you put this up for me? Like, can you save this for me? Like, that's how I was. I always been very much tight, because I know, like, at the end of the day, if I don't have shit, if I don't have nothing, I got some money. Like, it don't matter, because you may be anywhere, and you might be stranded. It might be the motherfucking world can end, like, not even being, like, that kind of person, like, God forbid. But anything can happen. Like, you never know. So it's okay. It's always good to have some money on you, to save money, to have some shit put up, because at the end of the day, that's just what it is. And I figure out, I feel like I learned how to save money more when I got into, like, my senior year. I was 17 years old, and I was doing a lot of stuff of my own. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was doing a lot of stuff of my own. Of course, my mother helped me, but she was just preparing me. And I'm so glad that she taught me, like, everything I know. Like, I'm glad she taught me She did some shit. I'm glad, even though when I didn't understand back then, I'm glad some of the shit she did. Because, I mean, I'm glad some of the shit she did, or I may have been mad at, or I may call her this, or I may have got to it with her about. I'm glad she showed me that. I'm glad she treated me the way she treated me in certain situations. Because at the end of the day, without those situations, without shit happening the way it happened, I wouldn't be who I am today. So I'm grateful. I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful to have a mother like my mother. Because at the end of the day, I would be a dumbass motherfucking rock if I didn't have a mother. Like, if I had nobody to show me or to tell me this or whatever, I would be dumb. But yeah, like I said, like in senior year, that showed me to save money more because, you know, you got senior dues, you got prom, you got senior pendant, you got senior pictures. It's so much in senior year that you got to do. And you got some of those kids who parents that will willingly pay for everything. But my mom was not that kind of parent. And like I said, I'm glad she wasn't, because at the end of the day, that would just teach me to, like, basically depend on her. And at the end of the day, you gotta stop depending on your parents one day. Because, like, at the end of the day, you're gonna leave this earth alone. Like, at the end of the day, your mother may not be here one day. Your daddy may not be here one day. Your granny, your grandma, they might not be here one day. So, you have to do what you gotta do, okay? So, that definitely showed me to save more. After that, then, like I said, saving, open up an account, credit is very much big, and being responsible, doing the main things. So the next thing, so yeah, like I said, the process, I'm gonna tell you all the process, and that's probably the end of this video because I don't want to make this video too long because your girl is kind of emotional. Like I told you, I'm Mother Nature want to come be a bitch and mess with me, and that's when I get emotional the most. But I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry, okay? But yeah, y'all. So the process of moving on your own is very much. It's not that bad, but you got to be real responsible. I'm going to just say you got to be very fucking responsible. Like, it's not a game. It's not something to play with. Like, this is your life at the end of the day. Like, if you don't pay those bills, if you don't get you somewhere to stay, you're going to be motherfucking homeless. You're going to be dependent on the next person to give you somewhere to stay, to bathe you, to feed you, take care of like you still a kid. And that's not the game. That's not it, okay? But, yes. Yeah, so basically, like I said, we went out here. First thing is, you want to always research apartments ahead of time. I'm going to say that. For two, you always want motherfuckers check those reviews, because reviews tell it all. Like, motherfuckers might be talking about they got motherfucking bed bugs, they got roaches, you got thieves, you got motherfuckers breaking your house, breaking your car. Check those fucking reviews, because that tells you everything. It tells you, like, you got to remember, like, this is where you're about to lay your head at. This is your residence, like, for however long you stay in there. Like, me, I've been here for 2 years, and I'm very much comfortable where I stay at, very much safe, and I'm glad I moved far away. Like, I'm glad I moved from the city, Detroit. It's dead. But yeah, like, I'm so happy that I did. So yeah, that's one thing. Re-reviews, that's very much important. Next, we just rolled around. We found the area. And actually, I had like a little help because my auntie stayed in these before. So that was kind of like a push. Like, okay, I know it's safe. I know it's this. But let me still go back and do my own research because you never know. So that was good. So I came out to this area. And where I'm at in this area, they have a bunch of apartments. So it was kind of easy for us to find an apartment. So when we came across the apartment we wanted, we just, as we came across where we live at, we went into the, this before COVID started, of course, so you could just walk into places and everything was not online. So we ended up walking into the office. We didn't want to apply online because some stuff's just not, it don't go as good as it would go if you was in person. So I don't do shit online for real. I don't like it. So we went into the office, the leasing office, and we told them like we want to apply. They said, okay, we're going to run, first of all, they're going to run a back, I don't know if they run a background check, but they fucking should. They don't. I don't know. I don't remember that. But I know they run your credit, for one, because you got to make sure you have a certain amount of credit score to get into an apartment. Like I said, you need at least 600, maybe 5 at the most, because some people will take you. It depends on how much your rent is and how much, like, just that. So they run a credit history, like they run your credit. Next, they check your income. They want to know how much you making. You gotta bring check stubs, basically, how much you're making, where you work at, how long you been working there, if you're making enough for the rent. And usually, I'm gonna tell y'all this now, usually they want you to make 3 times the rent, meaning if your rent is $700, they want you to make $2,100. Like, they want you to make 3 times the rent, if you get what I mean. So that's, you do the math. So that's how I go. So you gotta make sure you have a stable job, a job that's paying you enough, because you ain't ready to get in nowhere, sis. Okay, so that's one thing. Next, they will, what else they do? I think that's it for real. Of course, so after you actually get approved, they will approve. Some places will approve you on the spot. Approve you on the spot. Some won't. My apartment per se, they approved me on the spot, so I was all cool. We was all good that day. I was so happy I fucking got approved. That was the biggest moment of my life. That's one of my biggest accomplishments in life in general. getting approved for my first apartment and just knowing that I did this on my own, like my own income, my own responsibility, my own like responsibleness. Like I did all of my own, like my own money, everything, like everything in this house, down to the couch, down to the motherfucking toothbrushes. Me and my girlfriend did our own. At the end of the day, you can't depend on nobody. And like even my mama had the world, even my mama had millions. I still wouldn't let her pay my motherfucking bills. I still wouldn't let her buy me a car. I still would not let her do certain shit. At the end of the day, I gotta learn that on my own, because she's not gonna be here at the end of the day. She's not gonna be here for my whole life. She's not gonna be here. Like I can't depend on nobody that's not gonna be here forever. Nobody's gonna be here forever. So no. So like I said, yes, that's how I go. Once you got approved, you pay a security deposit, and usually the security deposit is like, depends on how you moved in. Like if you move in the middle of the month, they were prorated, which means that they will chop it basically somewhat in half because you moved in halfway instead of on the first. Because most people want you to move in on the first, but if you don't, they will prorate the rent for you. Next, so you're gonna pay a security deposit. So your security deposit can range from like $700 to fucking $2,000, depending on how much your apartment is. They're gonna basically, usually your security deposit is the same amount as your rent. So if your rent $800, your security deposit is gonna be $800. Then they want you to pay your first month rent because you are moving in. So they want you to pay that rent. So when you first move in, you're gonna probably come out depending on how much your rent is. So for example, our rent was, I'm not gonna tell you all that because it's not your business, but our rent was a certain amount. Our rent was this, and we came out paying damn near $1,500. When we first like came, they got approved on that. We paid $1,500 simple for your deposit, for your first month rent, all the extra fees. It was all in there, simple. So yeah, you're gonna pay your first month rent, you're gonna pay security deposit, and that's what it is. So yeah, pretty much it's pretty easy getting your own. Like you just gotta be very much responsible. You gotta make sure that you're on your shit. You gotta make sure that you like you got the mindset of like, if I don't eat, if I don't get out here and grind on my own, I'm gonna be nobody. And that's for anything in life. If you don't get an apartment, for a car, for school, for anything, if you don't motherfucking get out here and work for it, you're gonna fucking starve at the end of the day. Like, it's shit out here. It's money to be made. It's so much out here. It's so many fucking, opportunities out here in life that you gotta get out here and do your own. So, like I said, it's not hard at all. If you put that shit on your mind, if you dedicate it, if you motivate it, and you know, like, oh, I have no choice. Like, I feel like I didn't have a choice because of how I was raised. Like I said, and I give her a motherfucking hand clap because she did her motherfucking shit with me. And that's on period. But yes, like, it's the way I was raised. I feel like I had to, like, it was just that. So, pretty much, like I said, we're going to run down this one more time. When you move in, they're going to check that credit. They're going to make sure you got an income. They're going to make sure that you have a stable job. Because basically, that shows how responsible you are. Like, and they're going to check, like, I think they also check, like, they do a background check, actually, because they check and make sure you don't have no evictions. Any evictions, if you don't know, evictions is basically you getting evicted out of a house. You getting put out of a house for not paying your rent, for not doing this and not doing that. That's what eviction is. They check all that to make sure, basically a rental history, not a background check, but they do a rental history to make sure, a rental history check. I don't know how to say it, but that's what they do to make sure you don't have any evictions. So I know for a lot of people, like, first time renters will have a hard time getting an apartment, but I feel like a lot of people won't look at you. Like, a lot of people don't do that to you because at the end of the day, you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere in life. Like, they can't just say, oh, you ain't never rented. I can't give you this. I can't give you an apartment. It's not that, sis, because at the end of the day, you got to start somewhere, okay? So, like I said, they're going to do a rental history check. They're going to do a credit check. They're going to check your income, and then all it's on you to be responsible. You got to pay your bills every month. Like me, I have never missed a payment in my life on nothing. Not even motherfucking light bill. Not even motherfucking whatever it is. And another smart thing is when you move into your place, try not to rent things out. Like, everything in this house is bought. Nothing is rented. Like, oh, I'm gonna pay this every month. I feel like that's just putting more stress on you, putting more like weight on you, make you feel like you got more bills, and you don't. You shouldn't have to do that. So buy your shit outright. That's why I said save your money, because before I left my mama house, I made sure I was stable enough to move out. I made sure I was financially stable. I made sure I had money saved up for rent, for everything in this house. And that's another good thing. Make sure you guys start beforehand. Don't wait until, oh, I know I got approved, now I can start shopping. No, bitch, I was shopping 3 months ahead of time. I was getting motherfucking sheets. I was getting pillows. I was getting rugs, because it's just going to build up on you. If you don't, it's going to be a lot of stress on you. So try to do everything ahead of time. Definitely try to start furniture shopping. 2 months ahead of time. Definitely start going shopping in general for your bed, for TVs, all that. Do that shit ahead of time. And I'm gonna say this again. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you're not moving fast enough. Don't let nobody tell you that you not, your shit, like everything is not good enough. Because like I said, I didn't start off with this shit like this. I started off with a little couch with motherfucking 4 pillows because that's all I had. That's all I could afford. Because guess what? I'm responsible and I gotta do shit on my own now. It's not motherfuckers giving me money. It's not that. Nobody's helping me no more. Remember that. And I only had a 9 to 5. It's not, I'm not rich, bitch. So I didn't start off with the shit I had in my house, okay? I worked for this shit I got in my house. You gotta realize, I worked for this shit. In the midst of me paying bills and all that, I still worked my ass off to get everything in my house. And my girlfriend. So I can never leave her out. But of course, me and her, you ain't never gonna worry about us. Cause shit, we get shit done. And that's how you gotta be. Like if you don't get shit done at the end of the day, you will be a nobody. You won't be nobody, okay? So, like I said, that's in this video. I know I talked your ear off and it was kind of touching, but it was very much, like, it was very much, informative. Like, I know y'all most likely got some tips from here. I know you, if you are planning on moving out anytime soon, I know you, this helped you a lot in general. Like, this gave, like, this opened up your eye a lot. Like, a lot of stuff that, like real life shit, they don't talk about. Your parents may not talk about. It's just not talked about 24/7. It's not talked about at all in school. Your parents may not talk about it. Nobody may not talk about it. So I'm just here to tell y'all, all my young peoples out there, all my young sisters, my young neighbors. I'm here to tell all y'all, make sure you tuned into this video. Make sure you watch all the way through, because at the end of the day, I gave y'all a lot of motherfucking good ass information. And if you don't hear from nobody else, make sure you know that you heard it from me. Because I'm 21 years old and I done been through it. I done been through a lot. And I don't look like what I've been through, okay? Just know that. And that's in this video, y'all. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed talking to y'all, talking y'all ear off. It was a great girl talk. We touched on everything. And yeah, like Vlogmas Day 4 was a success. Your girl was feeling kind of down, kind of cramping and all that. But bitch, that don't stop nothing, because I got shit to do. I'm very much dedicated, and I don't give a fuck who or what's trying to stop me. I'm going to be somebody, okay? That's how you look at it. You're going to be somebody. You're going to be motherfucking a millionaire. You're going to be successful. Think about that shit. Put it in your head every day. Manifest shit. Pray about shit. Keep that shit going. Like, it's going to all work out, okay, sis? No matter what you're going through no matter what you're going through today, just know that you're not alone, okay? Just know that whatever you was years ago, whatever you was last month, even what you was motherfucking yesterday, you doing new shit today. You a new person shit. So always remember that you can definitely pick yourself up. You don't never got to be depressed. You ain't never got to be a nobody. It's so much shit out here to do in life, and you don't never got to be that kind of person that just sit on their ass and do nothing, okay? So, yes, y'all, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell notification, because your girl will be back tomorrow, if y'all already know, because your girl is very much dedicated once again. So, let's get into Vlogmas Day 5. Bye, day babes. Love you guys.